Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
Hey guys, it's your girl Soncerae here, and I want to talk about how I manifested $1,400 in like a week without doing any work, okay? And it really had a lot to do with some stuff I consume on a day-to-day basis. You guys know I'm really heavy into the law of attraction and metaphysics, and these things actually help my life. When I do prayer and meditation, I'm consistently in a good place. So I want to talk about how I've been helping myself improve without really working myself to death. I did go through a period of time where I was working excessively, and it was just horrible. And I was like, I'm working myself too hard. And so I had to like clear out my energy and do better energy work in order to attract what it is that I want. Now, it's a lot of people out there that believe in hard work will get you far. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Energy work is still work, okay? It's not like, you know, you don't work at all. It's really just you clearing out your energy, listening to impulse and listening to intuition in regards to what you need, and just trusting that the universe will give you certain things. So in my pocket right now, let's see, I got my debit card, okay, I got my bread, my paper, okay, I got money. So let me tell you how I got this money. So I get onto YouTube all of the time. I watch law of attraction videos and motivational videos all of the time. And I watch this channel called You Are Creators, and I've been watching it for many years now. What attracted me to it was his intro, because his intro was like Pinky and the Brain. And when I was younger, I used to watch Pinky and the Brain all of the time. And so that was the intro to all of the videos. And so that helped me watch him all of the time. And so I then downloaded this app, this law of attraction app that they had. I kind of saw it just one day doing research. And so once I downloaded the app, there was this book on there. It was called Dollars Want Me, The New Road to Opulence. And it was by Henry Harrison Brown. And so I began to read it, okay? And it started to talk about how you should look at money. And I never looked at money this way. I kind of looked at money in a way to where I needed it, you know, and not in a way that it needed me. Okay, and so with this specific book, it was showing me, okay, money has no power unless I give it to it. I am the power behind money. And the way that I communicate with money is by taking each piece of money and speaking to it specifically, suggesting that it comes to me. Okay, so here's this $20 bill. So I'm not treating it like it's the ring on Precious, okay? I don't want you to be like, you know, kissing it and making love to it or nothing. But appreciate it, you know, appreciate how it's made, get to know the paper. So when you think about it in your mind, when you actually think about cash, you can close your eyes and see the money. To me, this isn't even real money, okay? This is a real $20 bill, but to me, this is not powerful until I allow it to have power in my life. Honestly, what has more power in my life and what's actually easier to manipulate is my actual debit card, okay? My debit card has more power because it is an agreement, okay? I can do an excessive amount of money in my mind on my debit card, and I think it's because I've been using my debit card so much. So all I would do is imagine how much money it would be if I went to the ATM machine. Now, the interesting part about that is when I get to the ATM machine, I don't look at how much money I have. I never look at my actual like total unless it's necessary. Most of the time, I just compute it in my mind how much money I have, because it's a mind thing. What this book was telling me about was drawing power. Desire is your magnet. When you desire something, it's enough of power. It's enough power to use. Have you seen Monsters Inc? You remember Monsters Inc? If you haven't seen Monsters Inc, it was about this monster named Sully. And what they would do in order to power their world was they would come through little kids' closets and scare them, and their scream would bring power. And so later on in the movie, Sully found out that if he made children laugh, it would bring twice as much power. Okay, so you didn't have to do anything negative. It still brought power, but if you did something positive, it would bring 2 times or 3 times more the amount of power. Okay, so this is the same situation. If you're walking around here and you're praying for money, right? But you consistently talk about how you never have it. You consistently talk about you got all of these bills to pay that you can't pay. You're consistently hoarding money. You're holding on to it. You're not being generous. But if you always talk about how you always have money, you always trust in the divine power, you always have more than enough, money always comes on time. Money is always there for you to have access to it. And it actually needs you in order to serve its purpose, because you are the power behind the money. Money can just sit there. Money just literally sits there until you use it. So if you talk to money and say, hey, you know, money, come into my life so I can utilize you and help me do my divine purpose. Help me get whatever it is that I deserve. What's in my divine birthright, okay? Thoughts become things. You speak stuff into existence. Time is no factor. But the universe doesn't know the difference between what you are telling it to be true or what's actually true. All it's trying to do is respond to you and produce what it is that you want it to. Remember, God is a gift, okay? And God gives, okay? You got to want these gifts and trust these gifts and know they're coming and expecting them to come. The calmer you are, the more you meditate, the more you just chill out, it actually comes to you. But the more you stress, the more you worry, the more you think it's not coming, the faster it's not going to come. See, I've never been the type of person that just asks for money. I kind of just be like, could you give me what it is that I need to move on? You know, like move to the next moment. That's me. I need to ask the universe for some cushion for my ass. Like, damn, this hurts. Sitting on this concrete, my butt. I notice when I've been the brokest, I've been surrounded by negativity and I have like these negative things going on in my mind. I have all of this fear in my heart. But once I release that stuff, I'm good money. Just expect it to come. Just chill out and let God do the rest, because the more you try to force it to come, it isn't gonna come. You can only get what you believe you are capable of getting. If you don't believe in yourself, it's not gonna happen. And I'm not saying this from this little magical place. I'm saying this because really that's how energy works. Just keep your mind clear and stay positive, okay? Oh, and another thing, you can say a whole bunch of affirmations, but they can't be empty ass affirmations. You can't just be going around saying affirmations and not truly have any feeling into them. You got to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say this stuff and really, really mean it. Believe that this can happen to you, and it will. Let me tell you, before I could even get to doing the affirmations, I had already changed my mind and I already built momentum to where I was just like, you know what? Dollars want me. You have no power, money, unless I give you the power. So come to me. Love me, because I will help you. Help me help you. That's what I was saying to money. And suddenly all this money started coming out of nowhere. One day I had a $200 deposit. One day I had a $300 deposit in my account. The next day I had another $300. Then somebody cashed at me $200. And it just, a whole bunch of money just started coming out of nowhere. And clients that wanted graphic design. It just flows. It flows naturally when I'm in a good headspace. When I'm in a bad headspace, for some reason, everything stops. When I stop believing in myself, when I start worrying about deadlines, you know, God will move that deadline out the way. The universe will be like, forget that deadline. Something will happen, literally, that make that deadline disappear. You just got to believe in yourself, okay? I appreciate you watching. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.